The story is Chocolate Milk, por favor, Celebrating Diversity with Empathy by Maria Desmondi and illustrated by Donna Farrell. So this is the picture on one side. Johnny was walking to school when he first saw the new kid. What a baby, he thought, as the boy cried and held his mother's hand. She whispered something to him, words that sounded different to Johnny. Delicioso. The boy smacked his lips as his mother handed him a chocolate milk. There's a picture. Let's welcome Gabe to our classroom family. He will not understand our words at first. Think about what you can do to help him, Johnny's new teacher announced with a smile. Johnny didn't smile. He didn't like boys who cried. At reading time, Gabe sat next to Johnny. Johnny pulled his book close to his chest. I'm not sharing with him, he thought. Cry, baby, whispered Johnny to Gabe. Gabe didn't say a word. It was lunchtime. Gabe whispered to the lunch aide. Leche con chocolate, por favor. Leche con chocolate, por favor. The boy behind him announced. I think he wants chocolate milk. Johnny watched his friend help Gabe and spoke up. Look, he's not like us. He can't even order lunch. Johnny sat and enjoyed his lunch while Gabe sat alone drinking his chocolate milk. During recess, Johnny spotted Gabe doing a tricky soccer move he had been trying to master for weeks. He just couldn't do it. Join our team, a girl shouted to Gabe. Gabe didn't move until she motioned for him to come over. Gabe waved over to Johnny before running to the field, but Johnny ignored him. The team high-fived their new teammate. Well, look at him. He thinks he's so cool, Johnny told himself as he blinked back tears. I won't be a crybaby. Johnny's jaw dropped. Why were they being nice to Gabe? What fun was he when he couldn't even talk? Here's the next page, the picture. All week, Johnny watched Gabe from a distance. Gabe came to school every day. He still never said anything, but was trying new things. I like that he wasn't giving up. By the end of the week, Johnny sat alone at lunch. Gabe was surrounded by boys and girls laughing and sharing with him. There's Johnny. At recess that day, Gabe kicked the soccer ball over to Johnny. Johnny shook his head no. Gabe did the tricky move anyhow. It's so hard. How do you do it? Johnny asked. Gabe showed him the move over and over again. Finally, Johnny did it. Yes, he shouted. Gabe beamed and patted him on the back. As Johnny walked back to the school, Gabe silently by his side, something clicked for him. He got it. That horrible feeling of being frustrated and wanting to cry because he couldn't get the soccer move. That's how Gabe must have felt learning a new language. I did it. I finally got the tricky move, and Gabe is getting it too, Johnny believed. The next morning, Gabe was walking into school when Johnny waved to him. "Hi," he said, handing Gabe a carton of chocolate milk. "I know it's your favorite," Johnny added. Here's a picture of the kids. Here's the other side. "Thank you," Gabe replied. Johnny and Gabe both smiled. Today would be a great day. Johnny learned that actions speak louder than words. He understood that to have a friend is first to be a friend. And having a friend meant the world to Johnny. This is the real Gabe. This story is fiction, but based on an experience I shared with my first grader, Gabe. Gabe showed courage and strength as he transitioned into an English-speaking environment. Moving from the United States for his father's work just days prior to the start of school. My students were amazing in helping Gabe adjust to his new school. They respected each other's differences and learned from them. We made it a point to celebrate the diversity in our classroom family. I believe acts of kindness are worth more than 1,000 kind words. It's true. I witnessed it firsthand. And I love this story. It's so sweet. And I love to celebrate diversity in my classroom too. Your journal today, your journal prompt, I'm going to pull that up for a second. So today's journal entry, you were to date it August 21st, 2020. And the prompt part that you're supposed to write is this story, Chocolate Milk, por favor, either reminds me of, or you could choose makes me think of and fill it out. I said, this story, Chocolate Milk, por favor, reminds me of or makes me think of my family. My great aunts used to feed me chocolate milk and sweets. I really miss them. It also makes me think of school, and I miss it too. And not saying that we're not in school right now, because we definitely are, but I just miss being in my own cozy classroom with my kiddos. So good luck. I hope you get a chance to work on this today, and I will see you on Monday.